Hi, I'm Andrew Nolan. This is my wife, Ian Nolan. We're parents of Jack Nolan, who's previously been a student at M10 High School.
Jack came home from school totally buzzing. He'd had a meeting, like an assembly kind of thing, about M10 Missions, wanting to go to Mexico. And he was just adamant he really wanted to go, and it was something that even if I said no, he was determined he was going.
Yeah, it was something that we couldn't really begrudge Jack from doing, because he was quite determined straight away, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That he wanted to do it, and he wanted to go to Mexico, and it was really scary from our point of view at first.
Yeah.
Until we thought things through, and then realised, he's going to do it. Yeah, he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think personally for me, I didn't really give much of a thought of how far he was travelling. I didn't want to think that far ahead because it just scared me really.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I got my head around it, I needed to know who he was staying with, what the accommodation was going to be like.
The safety factor, wasn't it?
Yeah, how many kids, 10 children were going to be with him.
Yeah.
What he was going to eat, I suppose, and if he was drinking enough, because obviously the climate and everything like that, so that was my main concerns.
I think that the 6,000 miles for me, I just thought it was going to be a massive adventure for him anyway.
Yeah.
I just thought it was going to be great. I just thought he'd really enjoy the fact that he's going to travel that far. And I've never been that far in my life, and I just think it would be a fantastic opportunity.
And the point being, Jack didn't even give that a concern either. He just took it all in his stride.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, if he's comfortable with that, I'm comfortable with that, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, and I think at that age, I think they can just do that anyway.
Yeah.
And he could, and I'm sure all the other children and kids out there who want to go on the mission can definitely do that.
Definitely.
We were assured that Jack and all the other team would be safe through the parents' meetings that we had, and I think there was 2 meetings, wasn't there? There was
one at school.
The original one Jack went to, then we went to one at the school, and then it was like one of the first workshops, wasn't it? I made that, you couldn't make it, could you? Yeah. And there was a guy called Tim, I believe, come online from, I can't remember where he come online from. Actually, it was in Mexico. What was that? I can't remember that. And he reassured me about how safe it was, and I was more than happy, and for the safety aspect of stuff. And obviously I relayed that back to you as well, didn't I?
So I was happy that Andrew was happy, because if he's okay with that, then I'm fine.
Yeah, we were okay with that, right? Yeah, the safety thing. And there was a lot of parents asking different questions as well. Everybody had their own questions to ask, and we got answers straight away. And I think the fact was that Steve and the missions had been there 3 or 4 times by this stage. So the safety aspect didn't really bother us that much. I felt more than happy and trustworthy with the team.
Yeah.
The fundraising was always going to be an issue, but for us it wasn't an issue, was it? We pretty much sailed through it. Jack got more than his total, which we were really, really pleased with.
He was straight on the internet looking for football cards to sell at school.
Domino cards. And he sold a few of them football cards at school. The kids loved it as well, because obviously it's picking their different teams and stuff like that. We'd done a race night. We've got loads of family and friends involved with it. And it was what a night. It was fantastic, wasn't it?
My brother-in-law Gunnar, who runs a darts team, so he was immediately, right, I'll send a bucket round and get all the lads involved. And I think he got about 100 quid off that.
About 120 quid just off
so
that.
That was really good.
That was just the start of it. He put the foundation down, didn't he, really?
Yeah.
And then the race night itself, the event that we had, was absolutely fantastic. It was a really good night, wasn't it? And I think in total we got about 1,200 quid, didn't we, on the night?
I mean, it wasn't easy. It was an event that we've never had to organise before. It was a little bit hard work, but you just put the effort in.
We enjoyed it, didn't we?
It went off really well.
We enjoyed it. Jack really enjoyed it. We had loads. We had people asking for tickets. But people were actually asking, wasn't it? We sold out. We sold 120 tickets at £3 each. So that paid for the buffet. We bought extra raffle prizes, mainly beer and alcohol, because that gets your money in. chocolates and stuff, you know, that other things.
And all the grannies got in their cupboards without unwanted Christmas gifts and
We
stuff.
did. We got loads of stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
Dressing gowns, slippers, all kinds.
The raffle went on
the
for like
raffle-
half an hour.
We were just running out of time and we just had to keep cracking on with the raffle, didn't we? We were doing it in between the breaks and the racing, weren't we?
We wanted Jack to take part because he was so enthusiastic about it, and we couldn't really dampen his parade, really.
Yeah.
He was so determined to do it. So why not? It's a fantastic opportunity. I wish I'd had the opportunity when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But things like that just didn't happen. And I think I would have probably stayed at home anyway,
It's
because
about-
I'm just a shy kid anyway.
It's just about the opportunity. That's
Yeah.
the whole point. You couldn't buy this for your kid.
Nah,
You just couldn't buy it for your kid. What price? It's priceless, really. Because
totally.
it's going to be on his CV. It's going to go with him for the rest of his life, and he's such a young age
It's
now.
not the fact about the CV thing and getting jobs and it looks good. It's just an experience for him
Life experience.
for the rest
massive.
of his life. He talks about it all the time.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant.
And I think loads of other kids in part of the team, they've said that themselves anyway. It's just a fantastic
Been a massive
opportunity.
success.
Absolute brilliant opportunity,
Mhm.
for sure.
When Jack actually left, it was really quite emotional, really.
Yeah, it was.
Seeing all the young people at the airport, and they were just dead happy, and obviously a
They were all
parent
buzzing,
just,
weren't they?
yeah.
They were all buzzing.
Yeah.
It was good and bad, yeah.
It was
Mixed
nice
emotions.
to see them all dead happy and excited with their bags, and you know, and that.
Getting the photos taken before before they left as well, and obviously them are uploaded straight away to Facebook and Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but for me it was hard seeing him leave, you know, going on the bus and stuff. But I soon got over that, really, because we had a holiday booked to Benidorm for a week in between the 10 days, so we just thought that was really good.
So what forgot about
So-
it.
We had a good laugh, didn't we? It was good. So if all parents are thinking about that, think about that as well, because that would be really good if you can get a week away while they were away as well. We had a good time, didn't we? And we'll come back just in time for him to return as well, which was brilliant. Well, I think for Jack, I think the whole trip from him coming back has been a big confidence builder, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's made him determined to want to do it again.
And again.
Definitely wants to do it again.
That was the
But
first thing he said.
for a longer period of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
definitely changed him in the fact that he's got a lot of things going for him as well now. He's more confident in doing things, and you know, just like getting the reference and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he's got a good
Um,
CV now.
Just to have the whole trip to live with him for the rest of his life,
Mhm.
even if he doesn't do another one, he's
Mhm.
still got that in his back pocket, really, and you can't take that away from him.
No.
It's a done deal now, isn't it? He's
Yeah.
got that.
Mhm. If your child's considering going on the M10 missions to Mexico, just go for it.
Yeah. Definitely.
110%.
And the
It's
rest.
something that they're going to live with for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Our Jack's totally buzzing off it. The fundraising element, you know, it is a little bit daunting, but once you're into it, you know, it's just great. It's a
don't-
whole family thing.
I don't think there's nothing to think about, really. I think it was just an excellent experience for him to take on board, and all the kids and the team leaders is great. Just
There's a lot
trust
for
them
them
as
to
well.
learn. There's, you know, team building skills.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
building stuff,
yeah.
which is really enjoyed. That
Going
He's buzzing
out
on
there, mixing with a different culture,
that.
mixing with people that he probably wouldn't mix with.
Yeah.
You know.
He also had the honour of handing the keys over, didn't he, when they did the
Yeah.
house build?
Yeah.
And the guy who the family who they handed the keys over, it was the bus driver. And Jack was saying he was a great guy, and when they went to get dropped off when they were doing the house build, the guy stood in the bus and says, "By the way, make sure you do a good job on this, because it's for me." And I just thought that was fantastic, and I still shudder now thinking about it, because I just thought it was so good. And then for Jack, our son to be able to hand the keys over was just absolutely
Special.
fantastic.
Really
Really special. And if your kids can do that, they don't forget stuff like that.
Nah.
They just don't. And as parents, you never forget stuff like that, man. It's absolutely brilliant.
Mhm.